Okay, hi, PJ45 here. I'm gonna do some imitation drawings. Don't mind my fucking zits. It's been hard to fucking clean lately. My bathroom shower. I can't use it right now. So I can't take a shower and I can't fucking clean up my face. Because I gotta wash the shit off my face before I do like any like witch hazel and stuff like that. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna draw what I represent, like what represents what I'm drawing. Like this one is going to be God, and I'm gonna draw what I believe, God should be, because I haven't drawn it in a while since my hands stopped shaking from my medicine being screwed up. And I love to draw. If you guys know my older videos, I edit pictures, and I made a Chica with huge breasts because, well, I kept messing up and I couldn't redo. Basically, I was trying to make the woman figure, but I messed up and made the woman figure too large. And I was doing it on my computer, not on paper. And it was the first time I ever draw something on my computer. But I'm doing it on paper right here, and I'm using a Lego phone stand. That was inside a Lego Ninjago set. I think I did a video on it. It probably is on my YouTube channel. You can go look for it. I don't know if it is or not, but it should be. And I'm going to talk about my channel. In August, I'm not going to have any uploads. The day after August, I might have uploads. Might. It depends on, how behind I am with all my uploads. Because I have tons of Minecraft videos, and I have tons of plans for a Minecraft game. So, yeah. And I gotta tell you I'm gonna tell you more about what's going on with me, too. And how I'm feeling about my cousins and family members. Mostly about one of my cousins. And mostly about my book, which is not out yet, still. And my Amimo thing I created, which I can't have people on. Only people who I'm friends with or family with can go on it. But it's like to talk about that, which no one's hooked up yet. My grandma can't figure out, and my mother can't figure out, and I invited them. So, anyways, while I'm drawing my interpretation of God, I'll tell you more about this book and all the other stuff I mentioned. So let's start with my cousin. Shit. Hold up. Actually, guys, I'm probably gonna have to move the camera a little bit because of my charger on my phone. I don't want this phone dying while I'm making the video, because it's annoying. Also, my phone is probably going to cut off the video anyways, because I fucking have to sort through my picture gallery. It's fucking full. Because when I deleted pictures, I have to delete them twice, and I didn't know that. Because you have to go to delete bin, and then you have to accept delete on my phone. So let me just do this. So I'm going to start with my cousin. Actually, my cousin William, I haven't seen him in a long time. And then, not that long ago, this month, you know I was at my mother's this month. This month, I was surprised to see him. Less like himself because he's older. I know people get older and change, and fuck this fucking eraser. Hold up, guys. I'm really passionate about my drawing. I have to draw it perfect, or else I'll get flipped out. When it's a drawing just for me to see, it's different. throw this out. This pencil's crap. I have a whole box of just random drawing or painting or crafting supplies, which has some few McDonald's shit in there. Not the McDonald's boxes I keep. I collect 4 of each kind McDonald's boxes. One just in case the one I'm keeping the way it came with as gets ruined. Another one just to get the stuff that's on the box, which you can play with. Actually, I can show you something that's on this desk here. This I did a video on a while ago, but these 2 things were on McDonald's boxes. These were on McDonald's boxes, okay? I don't have any of those boxes now because, like, I didn't go to McDonald's that much during the year at, these were on the boxes, but anyways. So, my cousin is more like my sister now. This is gonna be ugly. Because eraser's crap. And I'm not gonna go through all that for eraser. Like, I like my sister. She's fine. It's just that my cousin's, like, more like my sister and my, other cousin Lexi, who lives next door to me. Oh, she's gonna live there when she gets out of college. She's gonna pay rent, I heard. I don't know that much. I'm not, like, in her life. I'm not in my 2 cousins that live next door to me. The 2 cousins that live next door to me, I'm not in their life anymore. Because they're, like, my sister. Not my sister who fucking abandoned me and my family. Just my sister is living in my apartment. For now. That sister. She's, like, distant. And so is my cousins who live next door. They're distant because they're living their own life and I'm living my own life. So I don't talk to them that much. And I never talked to my cousin William that much either. He has a YouTube channel. He's, like, part of my YouTube family. I'm not going to tell you what YouTube channel because he's not allowing me to do that. Even though he doesn't upload anymore. But he's basically a completely different person. He likes being in the pool. Before he wouldn't stay in the pool at all. He doesn't like being in the pool. And sorry guys, I'm getting a ruler. I have a ruler. I know I have a ruler. I know I have a ruler, and I'm gonna fucking find it. Tape. Where's that damn ruler? Is this it? Yep, I think this is it. Yep, here's the ruler. Not the one I was thinking of, but it is the one it's the type of ruler I want, but it wasn't the ruler I'm thinking of. I have a white ruler, which is like the Buffalo Police ruler I got from the policeman when they dropped me off at a hospital that I'm not supposed to be in. I'll tell you about that maybe another video. So the thing is, he doesn't like being in the pool that much because he's always wanted monster hunting. And video games. And he loved YouTube and Legos. I don't know if he still likes Legos. I know he likes D&D now, but not the kind of D&D I like. Like, he used to be more relatable to me. He still sees me as relatable to him, but I haven't told him me and him don't seem relatable anymore. I don't want to tell him that because I still want to hang out with him. I'll just have to get to know him more again because he's a different person now. He's like a complete different person. I haven't seen him in over years. The last time I saw him was 2017. 2017 is the last time I saw him. That's like fucking 3 years ago. I think 3 years ago. Wait. So 2017 is where I met him. So yeah, 3 years ago. And then when I'm seeing him again, he's like, I think he's a preteen now. I think he's past 9. He's a preteen. We grew up together though. Sort of. Like, I would see him every year when I went to my mother's. The reason I go to my mother's is because she doesn't have custody over me. My grandma has custody over me, which is my mom's mom. Not my dad's mom. My mom's mom has custody over me. You might wonder why. Well, I'm not going to tell you in this video because I'm not fucking talking about that. Anyways, well, I am talking about that, just not right now. I'll tell you about that later in the video. But, like, right now, I'm just going to say about my cousin. He's, like, I guess he's still relatable to me because he likes more stuff that I like D&D, but he doesn't like D&D like I do. D&D is Dungeons and Dragons. He likes the online version where you play online. It's basically the same game, except the dice and the dungeon master is a computer. And they won't let you play unless you have another, like, a second person with in your group or more people in your group. If you play Dungeons and Dragons, the board game, the original way to play, you can play with you and the dungeon master. It doesn't have to have 2-player, and the dungeon master. And I like it that way too because you get to joke around with stuff that you can't joke around if you're doing it online, because online they can record your shit and stuff like stuff. Anyways, so it's going to be hard to get used to his new personality. I guess with me not around, he got a new personality. And it makes me sad. Anyways, let's talk about the reason I am custodied by my grandmother. My sister, when my first sister was born, no one knew who her father was. No one. No one still knows who her father was. My first sister. She could be a half-sister or something. Because, like, when my mom got pregnant with my first sister, my dad, like, just started dating her, and she got pregnant. So, they don't know if it's my dad's or not. So, she could be my half-sister, she could be my actual sister, no one knows. And no one would do the test. Then my other sister was born, and it was just, she was just, the awesomest, I guess. But her name was a recycled name, because her name is Kaylee. My oldest sister was Haley. When Kaylee was born, they called her Kaylee. My dad wanted it to be Peter, but no, they didn't do that. But But my mom promised next kid we have, which would probably never happen, she says to my dad, we get another kid, you could call it Peter. My mom got pregnant 2 years after my sister was born. The middle child sister. When 2 years after that, I was born. They named me Peter, but they thought I was going to be a girl, so they were going to name me Peter. Anyways, so if I'm a girl, I was going to be named Peter, which is a boy's name. But they thought I was a girl the whole time. And then when I was born, it's realized that I have a problem with the down below. My down below area did not work right. They had to rush me to the ER room. They didn't do anything. They didn't do surgery or anything. They realized that I'm normal. It's just that my under below area is retractable, depending which way I'm laying down or sitting. Because so it's they said it's a astonishing thing to be born with. I was also born with a flat back, like flat all the way down. I don't have no roundedness here. See, this is flat down. I was born like that too. I was also born with bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. But my mom has bipolar. My great grandmother, when she had cancer, she had schizophrenia. But I never met her. My sister met her. I never did. My older sister and my middle child sister did too. But another thing is, here's the kicker. I was born a triplet, except one of them died in the womb. The other one was born was born with me, but he had none of the problems I had. Except he looks exactly like me, other than the flat head and the junk problems. So we grew up together, basically. But we were both babies when this happened. So I think I was around 5. No, wait. No, I was 4. I was 4 and my twin brother was 4. My sister was like, my older sister was like, I don't remember how old my older sister is. I don't remember, when she was born also, so. But my middle child sister was like, 6 years old, because she's 2 years older than me. And my dad went to jail, and my mom was crying, and she had a relapse in booze, I guess. I think it was a relapse in booze. But she also took medication for bipolar. But she left for like a month, maybe longer than a month. I don't know how long she left, because my grandma doesn't remember, and my mom doesn't remember how long she was left for. But the thing is, she was living with my grandmother at the time. So, we were not home alone. But she was depressed, I guess. So she left for that long. And all of a sudden, she comes back and my grandma has custody. So she has custody over us, and my mom was pissed. But it was her fault. She wasn't with us, so Grandma got custody. Because child support realized that my grandma was the only one there for those months. Or month. I know it was a month, but I know it wasn't a year. It wasn't a year. It was not a year. And it wasn't a week or a couple of weeks. I know it was a month because they said a month or 2 months or 3 months. They told me they know it was a month, but they don't know how long of a month. Like how many months. So my grandma got custody. But the thing is, that's how my grandma got custody, but I want to tell you something. My twin brother started a YouTube channel. Oh yeah, I forgot what they named him. I remember what they named my twin brother, but I mean, like, I forgot to tell you what they named him. They named him after my grandpa. His name was Luke Dyer Wilcox. Instead of my papa's middle name, they used my papa's last name, I guess. So Luke Dyer Wilcox. I was Peter Charles Wilcox. My sister was my oldest sister was Haley Marie Wilcox, and my middle sister was Kaylee Marie Wilcox, which is kind of weird. Same middle name, not me. Me and my brother were the fucking odd one of the group. But the twin brother that never made it, who died in the wound, they just told me they were gonna name him Raj. I'm like, that's a stupid name. But yeah. But not that long ago, 2018? Yeah, 2018, I went to New York with my twin brother, my grandma, and my papa to visit my cousin on her birthday, which was Halloween. Natalie, I don't know her middle name. I don't see her that much because my uncle, he's blood related to me. He doesn't like me at all because when I was littler, I was a fucking brat because my medication wasn't just right yet with my bipolar. So I don't see her unless it's on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Oh no, not TikTok. I'm thinking my other cousin. I see more. Just Facebook and Instagram, or pictures and videos that my grandma has that she shows me. My aunt doesn't hate me. Actually, I want to show you what she got me for Christmas when they came for Christmas one year. I still don't have it. I don't have it out of the package because I can play with it while it's in the package. So I can play with it whenever it's in the package. So when I grow up and I fucking am running out of money or I need money for something, I have it to pawn. But I play with it sometimes. It works. There's on Switch. Well, it's actually 1-player or 2-player Switch. 1-player and 2-player does not make sense to me. Because it's a 1-player game. But you see, it turns on, and you, like, basically, what you do is you press these buttons, and while that's happening, you're gonna be getting attacked by these assholes and stuff. But I haven't scored any touchdowns on this. It's a football game. I'll put it back up later. But so me, my twin brother and my grandma were in the subway. My twin brother's not stupid, but he doesn't think before he acts. And I'm kind of scarred. I'm still scarred, actually. He dropped something on the tracks. I was right there. My grandpa and grandma weren't paying attention. I told him wait, and he just got on the tracks. He got it. Instead of rushing back on, I saw the thing. I saw the subway train coming. He didn't rush back up. He just grabbed it and held it up. It was a picture of all of us, even my oldest sister who abandoned us. He holded it up, saying he got it and ran over in front of me. And there was no blood everywhere. That's fictional. You only see that in fucking horror movies and shit. No, I heard of bones. We didn't get on, even though it was the right subway train. People called the police. The picture was not able to be pulled from his hands because it was attached to his hands from being squished so hard onto his hand. I was crying. I was panicking too, because I felt like I felt that. I felt it happen. That's what it felt like. And whenever I think about it, I think that could have been the best day if he didn't go back for that picture. People say I shouldn't think about that. Going back for the picture, not him going back for the picture. They said not to think about that, because they were saying to me that it means he cared about the family, even if it was breaking apart. The rest of the family goes to therapy about it, but they don't talk about him or acknowledge his existence. Okay. Last family story, then we go on to the YouTube stuff. And then that's it for me. It's hurt. Anyways, my oldest sister, I kept telling you that she disowned us as her family. I never said why. So, I'm gonna tell you now. This is before my twin brother died. Not the first twin that died on the moon, the one that I just told you about. Sorry, my sister was listening and I didn't know. She ran off once I looked at her. Anyways. My oldest sister, I think I was about 11 years old. We went to Disneyland. She didn't get in any of the pictures. She watched me and my sister while Grandma and Papa went to the bathroom. And she when my grandparents came back, she told them about disowning. And the reason she packed all their shit and brought it with her in the car, and like she drove here while we took a plane. And she said the reason is she was leaving. She has a paying job and she's disowning us, and she thought to do it the funnest place imaginable. Disney World theme parks. She told us why, and it's because, well, my twin brother wakes up in nightmares and pees the bed and yells for grandma. I have night terrors and sleep on the floor of my grandma's room. He has nightmares, I have night terrors. My sister kept asking questions about boys to her. Grandma and Papa are always fighting, which is true. And the last thing she said is her boyfriend wasn't her boyfriend. She just said that when she brought him over for dinner and they were rude to him, and she's disowning us, and she thought to say it here, said bye and walked away when my uncle showed up. This is the same uncle who doesn't really like me. Because this is him showing us one of his girlfriends. I don't know if it's the same girl he ends up with or not, because he dated a lot of girls for a while. But he met us there with the girlfriend at the time and asked what's wrong with her. We told, me and my sister and my brother said, she says she disowns us. What does that mean? We all said it at the same time. And that's when the family was falling apart. And right now, it's just not falling apart now, but it's probably going to fall apart more. Anyways, let's get for the YouTube stuff and let me finish just drawing. I just don't want to do the whole thing anymore. I know I said I'll do some other stuff, but I forgot about it because I'm now crying inside. So, I'm gonna do some other games on my YouTube channel besides Minecraft, but I'm going to do Minecraft more, because Minecraft is basically why I wanted a YouTube channel. All my Minecraft series I just mixed in with my Minecraft Dimension series because they're all in the same universe. They're out of order. That's what I'm gonna say. They're out of order of when they're supposed to happen. You might see more drawing stuff on my channel too, and more me talking about stuff like I did at the beginning about family. So yeah, also on my YouTube channel, you might see a video which says it's from TikTok, but it's me with white eyes. That's because that's why I'm doing. I do it on TikTok, and I'm gonna do it on YouTube too. And you're gonna sometimes see a guy with a Iron Man mask, which is me, and that's pretty much the gist. I'm also gonna take down the link to my Instagram, because I hardly use it. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about my book, but no, not now. I'll do it in another video. I'm still fucking sad from the stuff I told you, which is true. Also, I'm gonna probably talk about movies and shows that I watched. I haven't yet, but I'm going to. You guys will probably get one soon. I don't know how soon, but when I feel like talking about it, I'll talk about it. Because I haven't seen it yet, because I already got one in mind. It's a Hulu original, I guess. Well, it's not really original because it's a spin-off with Daphne and Velma. Called Daphne and Velma. It's called that. And it's live action, and it's a fucking Hulu movie. I guess it takes place either in the cartoons or the movie universe, or the separate universe where all the monsters are real. I don't know yet. But I will watch it and just tell you about it soon. And I'm almost done with this, and I'm going to end the video right away. This is what I think about God. When I think of God, I think about this. Mostly because it's one of my first memories. This is one of my first memories, and then after this, it's me being in the womb. And that's about it. That's about it for my first memories. Like, I remember seeing this, and then I remember waking up in a wound. And it's not exactly what I saw. It's hard to draw exactly what I saw. It wasn't an eye. I remember seeing clouds and kind of falling, and in the middle of the clouds is a giant crystal with a glow coming out of the middle of it, with light shining, but shining more on all four of the sides. See? Anyways, that's it for this video. See you 4 or 5 hours later. I'm gonna make a break for a little while before I start the video I'm doing next.